Welcome, in this video I will show two different ways on how to play Android games on Windows. I'll talk about the pros and cons of the two different methods so you can find out which suits your needs the best. The first way to play Android games on your PC is by using the BlueStacks Android emulator. So to get started, open your preferred web browser. For me it's Google Chrome, but any other browser should work just fine as well. And head over to bluestacks.com. It will be linked in the video description. Here you will see a download button. So click on that. It will download the BlueStacks installer for Windows. Locate the place you downloaded the file and double click on it. This should start the installation process of the BlueStacks emulator. The BlueStacks Android emulator has been around for many years and is trusted by many of its users. And a great advantage to BlueStacks is that you can emulate both games and apps. So if you got any Android app, not regular Android apps that you want to use on your PC, you can do that with the BlueStacks emulator. We can now see that BlueStacks is installed and the emulator is starting up. And now we're in. We can see that we have been taken to the BlueStacks game store. We can't actually download the apps directly from this store, it just links to the Google Play Store, which we will download the games from and apps if we want, but we can use this app to find the games we want to play, and these games should work great with the BlueStacks emulator. But remember, all games aren't available here, so you need to go to the Play Store to find some games. As we can see many different games here. For example, we can try to install Lords Mobile. And when we got to this page here, we can see this button install from Google Play, which we are required to since we can't download the games directly from this store. So we click on that. That will take us to the Google Play Store, where we will be required to sign in to our Google account. Once you're logged into the Google Play Store, you will be taken to the page of the game you clicked on. And here we can install it. Here we also find other games that are available to download. For example, we can find Clash of Clans, which isn't available on the BlueStacks store. To find the game, you will need to use the Google Play Store, and we can install this game. To get to the home page where we will find all the games, we just click the home button here at the top of the screen. We can also press Ctrl+Shift+1, which is a shortcut to go to the home screen. So, if we press on that, we will see the home screen. You will find the BlueStacks store and system apps, which include camera, settings, Chrome, a media manager, and the Google Play Store. And once our games is installed, they will be showing up here. Now we can see that both games I've downloaded has been installed, and we can open up both and play them. A negative thing with the BlueStacks emulator is that they got advertisements. It's a bit annoying, but while you're playing the games and you play them in full screen, you won't see the ad, so that's at least great. So let's try opening a game. For example, we can try Clash of Clans, which I've downloaded. We can see that the game has started, and here we can see the instructions on how to play in full screen. Press the F11 shortcut or click this icon, and here we can see on how to manage the controls for mouse and keyboard. So you'll see that there is advertisements here, but we can just make the screen full screen, and those ads will go away. Here we can see that the game has loaded, and we can see that the game works just fine. As we saw, BlueStacks works perfectly fine for playing Android games on your PC. And if you want to use regular Android apps on your PC too, BlueStacks is indeed great, since you can download regular apps too. As we can see here in the Play Store, we can download regular apps. So now I will go into showing the other way on how to play Android games on your PC, and that is by using the Google Play Games app for Windows. And you can download that by going to play.google.com/Google Play Games, and you will be taken to this page, and here you can download the beta version of the Google Play Games for PC. So click on the download button, and that will download the installer, and to then install the app, head over to where you download it and double click on it. Let's close this website down and this file explorer for the moment. Here we just click the install button, accept administrator changes, and then the app will begin installing. Now that the app is installed, we will be prompted to sign in with our Google account, which we are required to do. So just sign in. So when you're logged into your account, you will need to set up a Google Play Games profile if you don't have one. If you have one, you won't need to do any additional stuff. So once your profile is ready, click looks good and click accept to the terms of service and click finish. And now you will be in. Here we can find different games on the homepage. And we can find even more games from the explore button with the search icon here. As you see with this app that is different from the BlueStacks emulator is that here we don't use the Google Play Store. It's a separate store here. And the thing is with Google Play Game is that it's specifically optimized games for PC. So every Android game won't work here. For example, we can't install Brawl Stars here since it isn't available on PC. So that's a downside with this app. And you can't either download regular Android apps if you would like to do that. But for the games that it supports, it's pretty good, I would say, since they are optimized to run great on PC. In my library I have some games. Let's try installing Clash of Clans here, which is supported. But as you see, there is a pretty good collection of games here, so I'm sure you can find something you'd like to play. But if the game you want to play isn't available here, BlueStacks would be the way to go. But with games that are available here, I would recommend playing them here instead of the BlueStacks launcher, since they're well optimized in this app. So now we can see that Clash of Clans is installed, so let's try playing that. And we can see that the game is launching. So we need to accept it. And let's load the village. And we can make this full screen by clicking this button here or pressing F11 on your keyboard. And to see the controls or more settings, you just click Shift and Tab. Let's accept this, and we can see that the game works great. So click Shift and Tab to open the game options screen. Here we can change the volume and some visual settings, and we can remap controls on our keyboard. To exit full screen, just click the exit full screen button or F11, and to exit the game, just press this exit game button and we'll click exit. So to summarize, Google Play Games is great for the games that they have, since all games isn't available. But with the games that actually work really fine, since the developer has developed it so it's optimized for playing on PC. That's really good. But if the game you want to play isn't available on the Google Play Games app on PC, BlueStacks is the way to go. And that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.